Hey guys, yeah, I just wanted to post a quick review on the armor containers, the new ones that just came out last week. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you and tell you whether this was worth it and whether this is something that you want to get. So I'll just focus on one since there's like literally nothing different about any of the elements anywhere. So it is essentially the same thing three times. So, some things some of you might like having the same thing, some of you guys want different things, but I just let you know off the bat. But I'll focus on details. So as you can see, there's the security pad right there. So, these are cool. I'm not like, they're not mind blowing. A little like Aquila head up there, the sentry gun, which you can remove. So like realistically, you either have to get like a fairly strong small magnet in there, or you can just like take them off. I mean, I'm either way with them. Like if I end up using it with them and like stacking them, I might actually just like take off the sentry guns at all. I guess I have to take a look at like the terrain rules and see how they can be used because I mean that could be like a good element in case you want to do the terrain rules and all that new stuff. Like I haven't gotten it yet, not interested in it, but just letting you guys know. The other thing to keep in mind is these are like the most. They're certainly the design, the way it's set up. Like it's not gonna be the most stable if you like trying to get a little too cheeky with them. So just keep that in mind that there's like a fairly limited amount of angles if you want to make something tall and like at the same time try to be stable because that right there, when you're playing like a mini war game, like if you bump into it, that is gonna fall. So just to give you in mind. So that's the other thing, like they try to get a little too cheeky with the Aquilas and then the cameras. Like obviously if you want to stack in, the cameras will get in the way, but you can certainly try to get creative with this. And then I'll focus on the skill right now. So I have an aggressor and then just like a regular assault intercessor. So as you can see, they're like fairly. That's another thing with these, like the scale. I feel it was a little bit off, and I find that sometimes with stuff among Warhammer that sometimes the scaling is not consistent. And what I mean, like, I understand, like, these guys are larger than human, but, like, so these are, like, armor containers for, like, regular people. Like, I would have liked these containers to be, like, Astartes containers for these guys. Because they also give the option to assemble this without the door, and inside of this, there's actually a fair amount of detail, so you can, like, leave one of these open but like realistically, like since one of these guys, like he's not gonna fit through one of these, so like I'm not gonna be able to like get a character in there unless it was like a Necron warrior, maybe So I decided just to like basically cover both sides, not only because I'm never gonna be able to get a character in there, but also just because it's just like more support. So, and then I'll show you what it looks like. If you decide not to mount the turrets, that's what would it look like. I mean, it's not super noticeable. I mean, I personally don't like having it, so that's why like I'll probably just end up like attaching this with like a magnet. But you can easily like cover that with like, a potsy or something like that. And then so I'll show you this. I'll put it next to the dreadnought so you get like a feel of what it looks like against like a bigger piece. So if you stack two of these, you can certainly like hide a dreadnought behind them. So yeah, I mean I think they work. These look pretty cool. So I'll show you the scatter terrain. So there's barrels. I'll show you. It comes with. I'll put them all here first before I show you the detail, a close-up detail. So I believe there's seven total, or eight. Yeah. So there's eight of them. They're like the same thing, eight times. So I mean, they're great. They're not like mind blowing. And I think, like if you're playing like narrative games, like crusade games, or you want to do like custom objectives, I think these are cool. But in reality, it's like the little barrels are like so fiddly that I'm not gonna use in like I'm gonna use it very very few times. What I just thought about these, like if you're into like doing your own custom markers, like if you get like a big 40 50 millimeter base, like you can basically do like some really custom stuff with this. Or if you're into kit bashing, you may be able to take some of these pieces and create some things. But I'll show you the armor cases. So these are fairly easy to assemble. It's just like two pieces. So the armor cases, there's literally no assembly. It's just like a single piece, and I wish it would have like had a cover for the bottom. So it's just like a single piece that you cut off from the spruce and then smooth out. So I'll move this to the side. Um, so you get a decent amount of these like armor cases, and I'll put them all here so you get an idea of the quantity, and then I'll show you the close up of each one. I believe I'm not missing anything. So yeah, you get about 6 of the small ones and then 6 of the larger ones. So I'll show you the close up of the larger ones. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just like reduced size. Nothing like too crazy. And I'll put them next to the assault intercessors so you get an idea of the scale. And again, like this is like, if you're doing crusades type of stuff, like narrative games, like I think small pieces like this are cool. Like if you want to create custom objective markers, then yeah, I think these are cool. But like, I mean, realistically, like, they're so fiddly that, I just don't want to be playing a game and then bump into them and then, trying to like put them together. Like, you see that? Like, I don't know. It's cool for some games, but for some uses, but at the same time, not really for the stuff that I would like personally be using. But I just wanted to like show you guys. And I guess lastly, will I recommend this? I think yes, it is. It is definitely a good deal just because like if you can get them, I think I got it for like 42 or about, yeah, just over $40 shipped. Include, so everything included. So I think for that is, it's a good deal just because like the crates are definitely the highlight. The only thing, like, will I be getting another one of these? Probably not. Just because like unless they come out with a new box that comes without this stuff, all this like scatter terrain, I would have liked maybe to have like less of this and then a fourth container, or maybe just bring in another package that has like 4 of these or 6 of these and no scatter terrain. Because like I really don't want to get any more of this. Like this is excellent if you like to do a lot of custom stuff and kit bashing, but like, like I just don't want a ton of this stuff. Like I'd rather have more armor containers. So if they come up with a box with just armor containers, then yeah, I'll love that. Otherwise, I'm just like, I mean, I personally will just like throw these out. Not throw them out, but just put them in the box and just never use them. But yeah, I guess just let me know what you guys think. Overall, I think this is a good value. Definitely add a little bit of flavor to your games. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think and if you'll end up like getting one of these or not. And yeah, I'll be posting more reviews and I'll start getting into like strategy tutorials and tips later on. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. If you got other armor containers, if you like these, you don't like these. But yeah, just let me know. Later.